Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into South Charleston, West Virginia, as the South Charleston Blackhawks take on the Red Devils from Oak Hill. And hello to everyone watching us on HD Media Game Day YouTube channel. If you enjoy watching great games like this one, please take a moment and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to shout out your favorite player in the chat as well. Remember, your support makes it possible for HD Media to continue to bring you the best high school sports games directly to you wherever you are. So as the teams finish warm-ups here, we will bring you the starting lineups here for Oak Hill. For the Red Devils, they enter today's contest at 8-14. So leading off for Oak Hill will be number 30, Kennedy King, playing center. At short and hitting second, number 11 will be Peyton Farrell. Batting third and pitching, KK Smith. Fourth and at third base, Ava Emery. Hitting fifth and catching, Amy Hollandworth. Hitting sixth at right field, Maya Calloway. All right, and as Kennedy King steps into the box, first pitch is fouled off, so 0-1. To round out the batting order for them, seventh is Braylee Hubbard at second. Kenley Scott will be the designated hitter, 8, and then Riley Dial, 9th, the first baseman. The next pitch is grounded right to short. Stop, pick, throw, not in time. Infield hit for Kennedy King.
All right, good stop. That was good.
Now batting number 11, Peyton Farrell.
Okay, and that will bring the shortstop, Peyton Farrell, up to the plate here. So 1 on, nobody out here, top of the first. And the pitch. Taken low for ball 1. All right, the 1-0. Tapped off foul. That'll even the count up at 1-1. South Charleston comes in 1-21 on the year, so looking for a win here to kind of try and help right the ship over the last couple of weeks. Has been kind of rough for them. And the steal. And Kennedy King able to swipe second there fairly easily. Got a great jump off of the first move from the pitcher there. And a strike thrown in there. That'll even the count up at 2-2. And that pitch is fouled up back at us, right over our head. So that will keep the count at 2-2. And that is, a foul ball right down the line, curved just foul right as it got to the bag. So kind of a tough break there for Oak Hill. That definitely scores at least a run. Peyton Hartwell, the pitcher for South Charleston, looking for a big pitch here on 2-2. That pitch is up. That'll take the count full to 3-2. Runner on second. Nobody out here in the top of the first. And the pitch. That one goes up high as well, so that will be ball 4 and a walk. So now first and second. as that will bring up the third hitter here for Oak Hill. And KK Smith. And the pitch. That ball fouled off down the third base line. 0-1 the count. And the 0-1. Fouled off again down the third base way and out of play. So 0-2 now the count. And the 0-2 down in the dirt. So I'll take the count to 1-2. All right, well, little late on the release point there. That pitch is out of the zone, even in the count at 2-2. And the 2-2. Down in the dirt, it's going to get past the catcher there. Both runners will advance up to third and second respectfully on the wild pitch there. We'll also take the count to 3-2. And the 3-2. Tapped foul at the plate, so everybody holds, and we'll do it again. And the payoff. Ripped foul down the third base line again. And the payoff one more time. Inside called ball 4, so that will load the bases here. So 1 hit, 2 walks. And Oak Hill here with a chance to put a very big number on the board early. And that ball hit the third. They're going to come home to get the force at home, so that'll stop the run from scoring.
Good job.
So a big pitch there for South Charleston. At the fielder's choice there to third to go home to hit the force out for the first out. This pitch popped up on the infield. And the catch will be made, so now 2 outs, bases loaded. Chance here for South Charleston to swing the early momentum. Oak Hill had the bases loaded with nobody out, and so far has not yet been able to plate a run.
And it should be an out. Oh, they did it. They fixed it.
And that will bring up the 6th hitter, Maya Calloway. That first pitch is a ball, so 0-1. And here is the 1-0. That ball squibbed down the first base line. Fielded throw to first. That will get the third out of the inning. So South Charleston is able to escape a bases-loaded jam with absolutely no runs given up. And we will be back with the bottom of the first right after this.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagle's Nest Restaurant and Lounge. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagle's Nest Restaurant just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you'll taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
And welcome back here at the bottom of the first in South Charleston, West Virginia, as the Black Eagles of South Charleston are taking on the Red Devils of Oak Hill. Quickly here, the batting order for the Eagles. Peyton Hartwell will lead off and is pitching. Hitting second is the catcher, Audrey Stevenson. Hitting third, Gabby Thornton. All right, and Hartwell will step in. And the pitch. Ripped down the third base line, but foul. Autumn Lentz will hit fourth. Alana Ash fourth, fifth. Jamison Laws will hit sixth. Seventh is McKenna Hayes. Krista Anna will hit eighth as that pitch is fouled off down the third base line. Off the fence, and nice catch by the left fielder, but does not count as an out since it hit the fence. But still a very nice catch. And then rounding out the South Charleston lineup, hitting ninth, Abby Milleen will be the ninth hitter. And here is the 0-2. So umpire is saying it was tipped. Catcher unable to hang on, so we will do the 0-2 again. So South Charleston looking for an opportunity here to try and score some runs after escaping a bases loaded, nobody out situation in the top of the first. And the pitch. Up at the top of the zone, ball one. And here is the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. And that will be the first out of the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 2, Audrey Stevenson.
And so Audrey Stevenson will step in here, the number 2 hitter. Also the catching duties tonight for South Charleston. Hacks at the first pitch, comes up empty, so 0-1 is the count. And the 0-1 delivery. Another healthy hack, but comes up empty, so 0-2 is the count. South Charleston definitely has come out aggressively swinging the bats here early. As that pitch is fouled straight back, we'll stay at 0-2. So KK Smith, the pitcher for Oak Hill, has come out throwing strikes, commanding the zone, and South Charleston has come out aggressively swinging as well. That pitch is down for ball one. That will be an interesting thing to watch here, is does KK Smith for Oak Hill maybe start to pitch to the aggressiveness that South Charleston has shown. And the 1-2. Swing line right at first, or at third base for the catch, and that quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the first. And that will bring up Gabby Thornton. The left fielder for the Eagles. Pitch down, ball 1. Swing and miss. That even the count up at 1-1. We're here in the bottom of the first inning. Still 0-0 between Oak Hill and South Charleston. Oak Hill had an opportunity in the top of the first, bases loaded, unable to plate a run, however. As Gabby Thornton swings and misses, so now the count 1-2. Oak Hill looking for a 1-2-3 half of their inning. And here's the 1-2. Pitch is popped up on the infield. Shortstop comes in, will make the catch. That is the third out of the inning. So we'll go to the top of the second, still tied at 0-0, and we will be back momentarily.
Are things in your home not working the way they should? Air conditioner no longer cooling? No hot water? How about that annoying dripping faucet that just won't stop dripping? Remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has been serving the area for more than 60 years. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has the most professional technicians standing by to address all of your needs. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Call us today and schedule your in-home service or schedule online at mullenplumbing.com.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in top of the second here in South Charleston. The score is still 0-0. H-Day Media Game Day brings you more than just live coverage of Kanawha Valley's best baseball and softball matchups. We also have exclusive in-depth conversations with area's top high school and college coaches and players. Visit the HD Media Game Day YouTube channel today to check out some great content from award-winning sports reporter Tyler Kennedy, including the brand new All Ears podcast. All right, and we are ready to get the top of the second underway. Quick bunt attempt, but a miss. We'll take the count to 1-0. So the 1-1 swing and a miss. So that will even the count up at 2-2. As Breland Helen swings and will foul that off down the first baseline. And we'll take that pitch for ball 3, so that will make the count full here. Oak Hill been very patient at the plate fouling a lot of pitches off here as that pitch is fouled off back as well, so the count will hold at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Fouled off again, so we'll do it again. And strike 3 looking. Big pitch there by Hartwell for the first out of the inning. So that will bring up Kinley Scott, the 8th hitter in the lineup. The designated player, or designated hitter, if you will, for this Oak Hill team. And she will take the first pitch low for ball 1. As Hartwell toes the rubber, here's the 1-0. That is down low as well, so 2-0 the count now. And that pitch down low as well, so 3-0 the count now. Hartwell for South Charleston really searching for command right now and hoping for a quick inning after a very long first as that pitch is thrown in there for strike 1. That looked like Scott was taking all of the way there on the 3-0 count. Very kind of old school approach to that. Most of the time now you see hitters swinging away at that, but taking 3-0. That pitch popped up into first with the catch made there by the first baseman for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up Riley Dial, the 9th hitter in the lineup for the Red Devils. As South Charleston looking for a 1-2-3 top of the first. Top of the second, as that ball is ripped foul down the third baseline. And the 0-1 down in the dirt, 1-1. And here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2, so 1-2 the count. 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. South Charleston looking for a 1-2-3 inning here. And the pitch. Up for a ball, so that'll even the count at 2-2. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning as we go to the bottom of the second, still tied 0-0. And we will be back after these messages.
West Virginia is home. It's where we work, live, and raise our families. At the heart of our communities are West Virginia hospitals and their compassionate caregivers. From life-saving treatments and emergency care to wellness support and screening services, we are improving your quality of life through extraordinary achievements and amazing results. West Virginia Hospitals. Your health is the heartbeat of our communities.
We're the #1 roofing company in West Virginia because we don't take ourselves too seriously. But when it's time to work, it's time to get it done right. Don't trust just anyone with your roof. Trust someone with the experience and the passion to make our communities better. Trust Elite Roofing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Oak Hill nothing, South Charleston nothing, as we go to the bottom of the second here this evening. So Autumn Lentz will step in for South Charleston, the number 4 hitter, opening up the bottom of the second inning here for the Black Eagles. And she looks at ball 1 down low. And the 1-0 down low again, so ball 2. That ball is ripped past the diving shortstop in to the outfield. That will be South Charleston's first hit of the evening and give them a base runner here to open the second inning, or to open the bottom half of the second. And that will bring up the center fielder, Alana Ashworth, the number 5 hitter for South Charleston. That pitch is fouled off there at home plate. 0-1 the count. And here's the 0-1. That ball down, blocked by the catcher. It will get by. Okay, so they are going to say that did hit Ashworth, so that'll move the runners up now. That brings up Jamison Laws with 2-1 and nobody out. Bunt drops it down. Beautiful bunt. The throw to first. And she beats it out. So what really was a sacrifice turns into an infield bunt. And now the bases are loaded for South Charleston with nobody out. A reverse of what we had at the top of the first, where Oak Hill loaded the bases with nobody out and then was unable to plate a run. South Charleston looking to not have the same fate. As McKenna Hayes steps in and takes the first pitch up for ball 1. So South Charleston with an opportunity here to plate some runs and take an early lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the 1-0. Called strike, so 1-1 the count. And the 1-1 thrown in, called a ball, so 2-1 the count. And the 2-1. Fouled straight back, so that'll even the count at 2-2 here. Once again, South Charleston with the bases loaded and nobody out. That pitch is popped up, and it is going to drop in front of the center fielder. That will plate one. The throw to third not in time, so one run will score. Bases will remain loaded on the little dunk fly ball out to center field that kind of just lands in no man's land. All right, so still nobody out, bases loaded. That pitch is in there for a strike, so 0-1 the count. For Christiana Nazica, the second baseman for the Black Eagles. Here's the pitch. That pitch hit second. They're going to come home with the throw. And because it's a force play, the high throw forced the catcher to come off the plate, so the run will score. On what is going to more than likely be ruled as an error on the second baseman there for Oak Hill on the throw home. So 2-0, bases still loaded, nobody's out. As that pitch is down, so 1-1 the count. Or, I'm sorry, 1-0 the count. That's what I get for trying to read the score bug. As that pitch is up, so that'll be 2-0. So 2-0 the count. Bases still loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. As that pitch is in there for a strike. So 2-1. So South Charleston with nobody out, still an opportunity here to put up a very big crooked leg number. That pitch is down. That'll take the count to 3-1. So a 3-1 count to Abby Milan, the South Charleston right fielder. And here's the 3-1. That pitch called at the knees for a strike, so 3-2. Big pitch here coming up for Oak Hill. That pitch is tapped, and it will be foul. All right, and the payoff. That will be down. That is ball 4. That is a walk. That will bring in another run. 3-0 now. South Charleston over Oak Hill. That will bring up the top of the order here for South Charleston as Hartwell steps in. That pitch is outside, so 1-0. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. I'll take the count to 1-1. That ball hit, fielded by the third baseman, but stumbles on the move. So a run will score. No out recorded on the error there by the third baseman. As the ball hopped up, just a misstep and unable to gather and secure a throw. So now we will get a mound meeting here, just try and give everybody a chance here to catch their breath and recover and find a way to get out of this inning. For a limited time only, we have a special offer just for sports fans. Right now, you can get a sports-only digital subscription to the Charleston Gazette Mail for only $3.99 for 3 months. That's right, for just $3.99, you'll get access to all our game recaps, in-depth feature stories, exclusive coverage of the WVU Mountaineers and the Marshall Thundering Herd, the e-edition of the newspaper, and more. To access this incredible deal, check out the links in the description below. As we are getting ready to get back to action here in the bottom of the second, 4-0 South Charleston. Bases loaded, nobody out. As that pitch is hacked on and missed, so 0-1 the count. And the pitch taken low, so ball one. That'll make the count 1-1. That pitch is up high, 2-1 the count. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. 4 runs already crossed in this inning, half inning so far for South Charleston, looking to add more. That pitch is low, so ball 3, 3-1 the count. And K.K. Smith, the pitcher for Oak Hill, laboring through this bottom half of the inning so far. As that pitch is down, ball 4, so another walk and another run scored. 5-0 South Charleston. And that pitch is swung on and missed, so 0-1. As Gabby Thornton steps into the batter's box again. That pitch is fouled off down the third base line. So everybody will go back. And the pitch. Ball's popped straight up, catcher underneath, and she makes the catch. So for the first out of the bottom of the second recorded, runners will stay put. So bases still loaded, 1 out. As Autumn Lentz will step in to the batter's box for the second time this inning. So they've officially batted around this. She got this inning started off with a ripped single past the shortstop to open the inning. That pitch is taken low for ball 1. And the 1-0. Down below the knee, so 2-0 the count. And that pitch ripped to second. Tag of the runner gets her. The throw to first, a double play, and that will end the inning, but South Charleston bats around plates 5s. 5-0 the lead over Oak Hill as they go to the top of the third, and we will be back.
We're the #1 roofing company in West Virginia because we don't take ourselves too seriously. But when it's time to work, it's time to get it done right. Don't trust just anyone with your roof. Trust someone with the experience and the passion to make our communities better. Trust Elite Roofing.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
For more than 170 years, Burke & Herbert Bank continues to deliver service beyond expectations to our customers. With an expanded footprint from the mountains of West Virginia to the Eastern Shore and beyond, we're here for you. As a full-service community bank offering the latest digital tools and guidance, we take the time to understand your unique needs, helping you move your family, your business, and your dreams forward together. Burke & Herbert Bank.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
And back here at South Charleston, 5-0, the Black Eagles over the Red Devils. Top of the third, 2-0 the count here to the Oak Hill hitter. And just up, so 3-0. Riley Dial, Kennedy King, the center fielder and leadoff hitter for Oak Hill, opens us here in the third. 3-0 count. And that pitch called at the bottom of the zone there for a strike, so 3-1. So the 3-1 pitch is low, so ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Kennedy King as Oak Hill looks to answer on the top of the third what South Charleston was able to do in the bottom of the second, and that's plate some runs, 5 in total for South Charleston in the bottom of the second. As that pitch is in there for a strike, King off and running with a steal of second. On the strike, but then a catcher unable to keep it in front of him. But King had that bag stolen pretty easily. So now nobody out. Runner on second, 0-1. Pitch is up, 1-1 the count. And the 1-1 on the way. Down, so it is 2-1 the count. Now we will get a conference here a little bit. I think just making sure everybody's on the same page. With the runner on second, making sure the signs are still in and correct. HD Media is covering both baseball and softball this year, so subscribe to our YouTube channel so you won't miss a swing. Our next game is set for Wednesday night when Sissonville Indians will be right here at South Charleston, take on the Black Eagles on the baseball diamond. Remember, all HD Media games are free on YouTube and hdmedia.com. And so Kennedy was able to advance up to third, 3-1, as that pitch is down for ball 4. Gets back to the backstop, but no advance. So now there will be runners on the corners with nobody out. Oak Hill here with an opportunity to plate some runs and get back into this ball game here in the third. As KK Smith steps in. And that pitch is down. Ball 1. With a steal there by Peyton Farrell. So now second and third, nobody out. That ball hammered foul down the third base line. So base hit for Oak Hill, scores 1, maybe 2. Nobody out, 1-1 the count. Top of the third, South Charleston leads 5-0 as that ball is taken, 2-1 the count. And the 2-1. In there for a strike. That'll even the count at 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled off down the third base line. So KK Smith takes ball 3, so 3-2 with runners on second and third. Smith, the pitcher for Oak Hill, looking to get a big hit here and help out her team after they surrendered 5 in the bottom of the second. And that pitch is down low, so that will walk the bases full here in the top of the third. So Oak Hill had the bases loaded, nobody out. A very similar situation in the top of the first, and were unable to scratch out a run. Definitely looking to do something different this time around. As Ava Emery steps in here, top of the third, bases loaded, nobody out. Big opportunity here for Oak Hill. Pitch is down, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Poured in for a strike, even the count at 1-1. And the 1-1. Ball hit deep down into left field, off the wall. They're going to plate it, throw it in quick. Sail the cutoff man. And so 1 run will score for Oak Hill, so the bases will remain loaded. Ball got out there to the wall and then off pretty quick, so runners were only able to really advance 90 feet each. So, but they do plate 1, bases remain loaded. As that pitch is in for a ball. That pitch is taken for a strike, so that'll even the count at 1-1. And the pitch. The ball is fouled off to first base, but they were able, first baseman able to make the catch there. So that will record the first out. Runners will stay. That pitch is fouled off at the plate, so 0-1 the count to Maya Calloway. The 0-1. That ball ripped down the line, misplayed in the corner, and that will start the merry-go-round as the thrown in, but a bases clearing double. Will now make this a one-run game as Oak Hill now only trails by one, so 5-4. Runner on second, still only one out in the inning. That pitch is down. And Callaway on the misplay will take third. So now the tying run 90 feet away, one out. Top of the third. As that pitch is poured in for a strike. So 1-2 the count. Or I'm sorry, 1-1 the count. That pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2. South Charleston scored all 5 of their runs in the bottom of the second. Oak Hill has answered with 4 of their own here in the top of the third. The 1-2 as that pitch is fouled straight back. And the 1-2. Pitch bounces right in front of home plate, so that'll even the count at 2-2. One out, runner on third. 4 runs already across for Oak Hill as the Red Devils look to get the tying run in from third. And that pitch is down as well. It'll take the count full to 3-2. And the payoff. Strike 3 called. Oh. So the runner is out. Small little collision there at home plate. Catcher stepping out to throw it back to the pitcher, and we end up with a collision between the catcher and the batter, but everybody's okay, shakes it off. So now 2 outs here in the top of the third. That pitch is fouled off. That will get out of play, so 0-1 the count. As Kinley Scott steps in here, looking to drive in the tying run. That pitch is up and away, so ball 1, even in the count. And that pitch is down in the dirt, so 2-1 the count. And the 2-1. Pitch is just up and out of the zone, so 3-1 the count here. And the pitch. Ball is ripped out to center, but right on a line and caught. So that will end the inning. But Oak Hill is able to answer with 4 of their own. We go to the bottom of the third. South Charleston 5-4 lead, and we will be back.
Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston has been serving this area for over 50 years. Be moved with a Mazda test drive. Come in and see how Lester Raines Mazda gives you a 5-star rated shopping experience. We will work out your financing so you can sit back and enjoy your new car. At Lester Raines Mazda, it's not just about selling the vehicle, it's about service after the sale. Stop by or visit us online. Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston. Move and be moved.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100. Or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. You drive, you text, you pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
All right, and we are back in as Allie Ashworth steps in. That pitch is fouled off, so 0-1 the count. (5-4) Black Eagles of South Charleston leading the Red Devils of Oak Hill here in the bottom of the third. That pitch misses, so 1-1 the count. Swung on and missed, so 1-2 now the count. That pitch is fouled off down the third base line, so 1-2 the count will remain. And the 1-2. Strike 3. And the first out is recorded. And the first pitch up and away for ball one. As Law steps into the batter's box here, second hitter of the third inning. Fouled off straight back, so 0-2 the count. And it bunt laid down. Smith quickly off the mound to field and throw to first, but not quick enough to get the speedy Laws. So a bunt single. So 1 out, 1 runner on. McKenna Hayes now stepping to the plate for the Black Eagles. And that pitch is swung on and missed, so 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Fouled off straight back, 0-2 the count. And 2 the count. 1 on, 1 out in the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. That'll stay fair. The scoop, they'll get the first out there they'll get the out at first. So now 2 outs, runners on second. And just as a reminder, for those of you watching us on our YouTube channel, remember to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. Your support makes it possible for HD Media to continue to bring you the best high school sports games direct to you wherever you are. And the pitch swung on straight back, 0-1 the count. South Charleston 5, Oak Hill 4 here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch. Taken high for ball 1. And the 1-1. Taken down low for a ball. Law's able to steal third. Throw down the third baseman, unable to hang on to it. Not so sure she would have been out even had the third baseman held onto the ball. Law's got a really good jump. So now 2-1. Runner on third, 2 outs. Pitch, and that ball hit right back to the shortstop. Feels it, throws it. The throw's a little high. The first baseman really kind of unable to secure it, as the run will score there on the E7. Or I'm sorry, the E6 actually. So now a 6-4 lead for South Charleston. As Abby Milan steps in, takes a ball low, so 0-1 the count. I think the speed of Narcia forced the shortstop to be a little quick on the throw over to first. Wasn't able to make a good throw, leading to the error and the run as the next pitch is taken high. And now a throw back to first to try and pick off the runner. Allows her to advance now up to second. So walks and errors have really kind of hurt Oak Hill this evening. The pitch is down, so 3-0 the count. And the 3-0 delivery. Taken up high, that will be ball 4. So now 2 outs, runners on first and second. And that will bring the leadoff hitter Hartwell to the plate. So Peyton Hartwell here with an opportunity to score, to drive in at least maybe one. That pitch is taken low. A base hit will more than likely score one here for South Charleston as they lead 6-4. That pitch popped up to first base. That will be caught. That will end the inning. But not before South Charleston is able to plate a run and increase their lead. 6-4 they lead as we go to the bottom of the third. And we will be back in a moment.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagle's Nest Restaurant and Lounge. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagle's Nest Restaurant just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you will taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
And we are back here in South Charleston, top of the fourth inning. Ball 1 there to Riley Dial, the leadoff hitter for this inning for Oak Hill. South Charleston with a 6-4 lead. Pitch is up and away for ball 2. The story of this game so far, Oak Hill loaded the bases in the top of the first as that pitch is poured in for a strike. South Charleston was able to escape, not allowing a single run. And then in the bottom of the third, South Charleston loaded the bases, scored 5, as that ball is ripped past the glove of the second baseman into center field. So that will be a hit and a runner on first for Oak Hill in the top of the fourth. So Kennedy King steps in. Pitch taken for a strike. As Riley Dial kind of danced off first, looked like she might be thinking about trying to swipe second here. That pitch is down. Count 1-1. That pitch is down, able to pull the bat back, but the pitch gets away from the catcher and allows Dial to advance up to second. And here's the 2-1. Ripped to third, knocks it down, but unable to really field it cleanly, so no play. But they will keep the lead runner at second base. So now first and second, nobody out here in the top of the fourth. For those who've been watching as we opened this broadcast, and a somewhat sunny day, looking really nice, has gotten very cloudy and overcast And Gray looking here at the ball field. As here's the pitch. Ball hammered foul down the third base line. So 0-1 the count. And that pitch is flared out into right. A miscommunication. The ball is going to drop. But everybody advances up safely. So now the bases are loaded. With nobody out here in the top of the third inning. Pitch down 0-1 here. Bases loaded, nobody out. So Oak Hill here with the bases loaded. Looking to cash in as they trail here 6-4. Pitch is in for a strike, so 2-1 the count. As that pitch is fouled off by the bottom of the bat. That will count as a strike, so 2-2 the count. And the 2-2. Ball is hammered foul. That will get out of play, and the count will remain at 2-2. That pitch down low in the dirt, but swung on. And that is a strikeout. On the drop third strike through down to first. The runner on first base was playing off the bag, not completely sure why, and the tag there results in a double play. So all of a sudden, bases loaded, nobody out, turns into just second and third with 2 outs, and South Charleston looking for an opportunity to escape this situation with allowing no runs. That pitch hit to third, knocked down, fielded quickly by the shortstop, and the throw high bounces off of the dugout and back into play. So 1 run. So both runs will score. The hitter now will advance to second since the ball was thrown and was out of play. And now the score 6-6 here in the top of the fourth with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ball was hit hard. The third baseman knocked it down. Shortstop backing up. Tried to make the throw to first. Ended up being high. So both runs then score. Runner then is safe on the air and gets to take second because of the throwing error. And now all of a sudden a 6-6 ball game here in the fourth. That pitch is up and away. 2-1 now the count. That pitch is hit out to right field. And the catch will be made for the third out of the inning. But Oak Hill able to plate 2 runs and tie the score at 6 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. And we will be back momentarily.
Are things in your home not working the way they should? Air conditioner no longer cooling? No hot water? How about that annoying dripping faucet that just won't stop dripping? Remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has been serving the area for more than 60 years. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has the most professional technicians standing by to address all of your needs. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Call us today and schedule your in-home service or schedule online at mullenplumbing.com.
Welcome back to South Charleston, everyone. As we enter the bottom of the 4th here, tie ball game 6-6. As the South Charleston Black Eagles play host to the Red Devils from Oak Hill. And so Audrey Stevenson will lead off the bottom of the 4th here for the Black Eagles. Swing and a miss there on the first pitch, so 0-1 the count to start off the bottom of the 4th. That pitch is down, so 1-1 the count. That pitch ripped on a line to third, but the catch is made. Hit hard, but right at him, as they say, for the first out of the bottom of the 4th. And Gabby Thornton now steps to the plate. And the pitch. That ball hit. Diving play made by the shortstop. Throw from the knees. And the first baseman unable to make the play on it. And the advance to second. The throw had him beat, but the second baseman unable to hang on to the ball when they went to apply the tag. So a great play by the shortstop and a throw from the knees. And the first baseman just unable to hang on. That pitch is up, so ball 1. That pitch is taken down low, so 2-0 the count with 1 out runner on second base. As Autumn Lentz steps in. That pitch is taken for a ball as well. So 3-0 the count. And that pitch taken just at the top of the strike zone. So 3-1 now the count. And that pitch drops in for a strike 2. That'll take the count to 3-2. So a little deceptional pitch there from KK Smith, almost kind of like one of those 12-6 curveballs that just breaks down late. And that pitch taken strike 3. Beautiful pitch at the bottom of the zone to freeze the hitter for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up Allie Ashworth here with 2 outs and a runner on second. Tie ball game here at the bottom of the fourth, 6-all. And that pitch fouled off down the third base line and out of play. So 0-1 the count.
Good job, kid.
So just give it to and the 0-1. Poured in, strike 2, so 0-2 the count. 2 outs, runner on second, bottom of the fourth, and a tie 6-6 game. And that pitch is down in the dirt, gets a little bit away from the catcher. But the runner at second will stay put, so 1-2 now the count. As the wind kind of starts to pick up through the ballpark here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to first on the drop, third strike, and that will be the third out of the inning. So we go to the top of the fifth, still tied at 6, and we will be back in a moment.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
West Virginia is home. It's where we work, live, and raise our families. At the heart of our communities are West Virginia hospitals and their compassionate caregivers. From life-saving treatments and emergency care to wellness support and screening services, we are improving your quality of life through extraordinary achievements and amazing results. West Virginia hospitals. Your health is the heartbeat of our communities.
Welcome back in here at South Charleston, top of the fifth, 6-6 between Oak Hill and South Charleston. As Mia Calloway steps in to lead off the inning, and she will take the first pitch up for ball 1. And the pitch taken in there for strike one to even the count at 1-1. And the 1-1. Ripped right out, but a great play by the shortstop to reach out and make the catch and take away a base hit.
Hey, now we're even. Sorry. I made up. You're even.
So one out here in the top of the fifth. That pitch drilled back to the pitcher. Flipped to first, but the first baseman unable to secure a little bit of a quick squeeze there on the glove before the ball really got in there. So the error will allow the runner to reach first. And the pitch taken in the dirt for a ball and off.
I'm taking over camera 3 for the moment.
So the runner takes third on the pitch down. Henley Scott in the box. Takes the next pitch low, so now 2-0. That pitch poured in for a strike, so 2-1 now the count. Down in the dirt, so now 3-1 to count. As Oak Hill looks to drive in the go-ahead run in what would be their first lead of the evening as well. And that pitch is low, so the walk there with one out, now first and second. Excuse me.
I'm walking over the Robin.
Oh, here. Yeah, I had an extra one in my backpack.
All right, so 2 on here. Top of the fifth inning. Tied at 6. And the pitch up for ball 1. And just as a reminder, our next game is scheduled for Wednesday when Sissonville will be here at South Charleston, as the two will face off on the baseball diamond. Remember, all HD media games are free on YouTube and hdgameday.com. As that pitch was poured in there for a strike, so that'll even the count at 1-1. That pitch is flared out, and the second baseman able to make the catch to record the second out, and that will also keep the runners in place there. So now 2 outs, first and second. As Kennedy King steps to the plate. Pitch is down for ball 1.
Did I walk right by you?
And that pitch is fouled off and behind the plate. That'll even the count at 1-1. And the 1-1. Ball lined down the left field line. It will get down. That will plate 1. Runner will stop at third on the double, and that will give Oak Hill the lead at 7-6. Kennedy King able to get around on that one and drive it right down the line and down for a hit, and that will give Oak Hill their first lead in this contest. That pitch is up for ball 1 as Palin Farrell steps in. Runners on second and third. And pitch in there for a strike. That will even the count up at 1-1. And that pitch is fouled off, so 1-2, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. And the 1-2. Bounced in front of home plate. That'll even the count at 2-2. And the 2-2. Ball down the third base line, but foul as it bounces off the fence. And the 2-2. Hit down the right field line and off the glove of the right fielder. That will score 2. So a 2-out, 2-run double for Oak Hill now extends the lead to 9-6 in favor of the Red Devils. As KK Smith steps in, takes ball 1 down low and in the dirt. And the pitch. Ripped foul down the third base line. And the 1-1. Skips in there. Runner's going to advance to third. Palin Farrell, noticing the ball in the dirt, takes off and takes third. So great heads-up base running there. And that pitch is going to get up and a by and taking off for home and getting there easily for another run for Oak Hill. Now 10-6 the lead. And so now 3-1 the count to the hitter. And that ball hit down the line into left. And the catch is made for the third out. But not before 4 runs are able to cross for Oak Hill as they lead 10-6 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. And we will be back with that here in a moment.
West Virginia is home. It's where we work, live, and raise our families. At the heart of our communities are West Virginia hospitals and their compassionate caregivers. From life-saving treatments and emergency care to wellness support and screening services, we are improving your quality of life through extraordinary achievements and amazing results. West Virginia Hospitals. Your health is the heartbeat of our communities.
We're the #1 roofing company in West Virginia because we don't take ourselves too seriously. But when it's time to work, it's time to get it done right. Don't trust just anyone with your roof. Trust someone with the experience and the passion to make our communities better. Trust Elite Roofing.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
And we are back here in South Charleston. 10-6 lead for Oak Hill over the Black Eagles. That pitch is outside, so 1-1 the count here as Law steps in, and South Charleston looking for a little bit of a rally here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That pitch ripped to second, stopped, quick throw over, but not in time. And Laws will beat out the infield single. For a limited time only, you can get a sports-only digital subscription to the Charleston Gazette Mail for only $3.99 for 3 months. To access this incredible deal, check out the link in the description below. As McKenna Hayes steps in here in the bottom of the 5th, nobody out, 1 on. And that pitch is fouled straight back, so 0-1 the count. And the 0-1 in there for strike one. That'll even take the count to 0-2. And the 0-2. That ball tapped back towards the pitcher. Field throw to first. That will get the first out of the inning, but the runner will advance to second. So now with 1 out, runner on second. South Charleston looking to answer with some of their runs of their own here in the top of the 5th after Oak Hill was able to take the lead in the top of the 5th. Pitch is in there for a strike. And the 0-1. Fouled straight back. So that'll be 0-2. One out runner on second here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Law is able to steal third. Jumped on what was a slower pitch. Not a perfect pitch to steal him, but now 2 outs. As Abby Mullen steps in. Pitch is ruled a ball, so 0-1 the count. And that pitch is in there for a strike, so 1-1 the count. And the pitch. So 2-1 the count now. And South Charleston's looking for a little 2-out magic here, and will drive in the run here from third with 2 outs. And the pitch drops in there for a strike, so that'll even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, so they will strand the runner on third. We head to the top of the 6th, Oak Hill 10, South Charleston 6, and we will be back in a short moment.
For more than 170 years, Burke & Herbert Bank continues to deliver service beyond expectations to our customers. With an expanded footprint from the mountains of West Virginia to the Eastern Shore and beyond, we're here for you. As a full-service community bank offering the latest digital tools and guidance, we take the time to understand your unique needs, helping you move your family, your business, and your dreams forward together. Burke & Herbert Bank.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
And welcome back in. Top of the 6th, 10-6, Oak Hill leads over South Charleston. As Kinley Scott steps in here for Oak Hill to lead off the top of the inning and looks at the first pitch strike. Check out our exclusive in-depth conversations with area's top high school and college coaches and players on our YouTube channel today for some great content from award-winning sports reporter Tyler Kennedy, including the brand new All Ears podcast. Two and one the count. And that pitch is called a strike, so that'll even the count at 2-2. And the 2-2. Down. So full count now, 3-2. And it looks like we have a little bit of a meeting here, just making sure that they are on the same page. And we'll take this moment just as a reminder that our next game will be scheduled on Wednesday right here in South Charleston, as the Black Eagles will play host to the Sissonville Indians. That baseball game will take place on the baseball diamond, actually just right behind where we are currently set up right now here on the campus of South Charleston High. And that will be available for free on our YouTube channel as well as the website hdmediagameday.com. So 3-2 the count, and the payoff pitch. Down low, ball 4, so that will walk the first hitter of the inning. And throw over to first, but the runner takes off, able to take second base there. Like they might have had an opportunity to steal it out there real quick, but unfortunately not able to make it count. And so just a little pause here is a little umpire house cleaning, if you will.
No, we're not going to get it.
And the 1-0. Bunted but foul, so that will be strike one. That ball ripped just over the outstretched glove of the shortstop. Quick throw into third, but she's able to beat that in. So a single there now with runners at the corners with nobody out. That will bring up Mia Calloway here. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Top of the sixth. Oak Hill leads 10-6. And a pitch in there for strike one. And the pitch. Looks like a bunt, pulled it back, takes the ball, so now the count evens up at 1-1. And the 1-1. Ball lifted out. That's looked like it was going to be caught by the second baseman, unable to make the catch. So the runner from third will score. Runner from first will advance all the way to third So still nobody out. Runners on the corners, and now 11-6 Oak Hill with the lead. Pitch is up, called a ball, and a no contest steal of second base there. That'll wipe the double play out of order. And the pitch bunted back, pitcher field, throw to first. That will get the out. Runner scores. So 12-6 lead. Oak Hill runner from second does advance to third. As that was kind of a safety squeeze play as the runner from third kind of held up to make sure the pitcher wasn't going to go home with it. When she turned to throw to first, that's what she takes off, and then she's able to beat the return throw back in. And that pitch is in for a ball. The runner on third as Kinley Scott steps into the plate. And the 1-0. Down 2-0. And the 2-0 down low, so 3-0 the count. Oak Hill leads 12-6 here in the top of the sixth. 3-0 count, 1 out, runner on third. As that pitch is up, so ball 4, so now runners on the corners. And that will bring up Riley Dial. As that pitch is thrown in for a strike, 0-1. And the pitch swung on and missed, 0-2 the count. Pitch is up, ball 1. I'm sorry, ball 2. So 2-2 count here on Dial. And she will take that one, so that is ball 3. So full count, 3-2, 1 out. Runners on second and third. And the payoff. Pitch hit down the third base line. Throws home, not in time, so the run will score. 13-6 now. The ball hit. Had an opportunity to go home, but slightly hesitated on the throw home, and that might have cost them the time needed to get the tag down. So that will bring up Kennedy King here. Runners on the corners. As that pitch is taken for a ball, the runner Dial will advance. No contest to second base. And the pitch called strike 1. That pitch is swung and hammered and popped foul straight back behind the home plate. So I'll take the count to 1-2. And the 1-2. Hit. Short makes the play. The throw is in time to record the second out there. At first, the run from third does score. Run from second advances to third, so now a 14-6 lead for Oak Hill. That will bring Peyton Farrell to the plate here with 2 outs. As the pitch is up, out of the zone, ball 1. And the 1-0. Hit over the jumping shortstop. That'll get into the gap. That will plate 1 run. But a quick throw back in will hold that to a single, but will increase the lead to 15-6. Pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. Runner from first takes off to third. The throw goes into center, but quick to back it up and keep the runner there at second. As K.K. Smith digs in here, 1-0 count, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 6th. That throw down in the dirt. It's going to be a ball and get away from the catcher and allow Peyton Farrell to advance to third. And the 2-0. Up and out of the zone, 3-0. So the 3-0 in there for strike 1. So we'll go ahead and finish off the walk. There, and that will bring up Ava Emery here with 2 outs and runners on second and third here in the top of the 6th. Oak Hill leading South Charleston 15-6. I'd like to thank all of you all who are watching us on our YouTube channel. Just remind to hit that thumbs up, like button, subscribe to the channel. Your support makes it possible for HD Media to continue to bring you the best high school sports games direct to you no matter where you are. So Ava Emery digs in here. The pitch in there for a strike. Runner takes second base there, so now second and third. And the pitch, and that ball lined out to center. It's going to drop and get under the glove of the center fielder. And that will score both runs. Emery trying for the triple, and she is in there safe. Just ahead of the tag, so a 2-run triple. So 17-6 lead now for Oak Hill. swing and a miss. Strike one as Amy Hollenworth steps in. And that will miss, even the count at 1-1. So 1 out, 1-1, 2 outs, runner on third. Pitch down in the dirt. Emery was taken off on the pitch, gets by the pitcher or by the catcher, so she is able to score, and now 18-6 lead for Oak Hill. Pitch down in the dirt, and that will be ball 3. So 3-1, 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning. And the 3-1 lifted in the air out towards right field. The catch will be made, and that will bring the top of the 6th to an end. Oak Hill leads 18-6. South Charleston coming to bat here in the bottom of the 6th, and we will be back in a moment.
Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston has been serving this area for over 50 years. Be moved with a Mazda test drive. Come in and see how Lester Raines Mazda gives you a 5-star rated shopping experience. We will work out your financing so you can sit back and enjoy your new car. At Lester Raines Mazda, it's not just about selling the vehicle, it's about service after the sale. Stop by or visit us online. Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston. Move and be moved.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100. Or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. You drive, you text, you pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
And welcome back in here at South Charleston, the bottom of the 6th inning. Oak Hill leads 18-6. As Peyton Hartworth steps in to lead off the bottom of the 6th here for the Black Eagles. Takes pitch down low and out, so ball 1. For those new to high school softball here, if South Charleston is unable to score 3 runs, this will be the final inning, as that pitch is in there for a strike. The team leads by more than 10 after 6, then the game is officially called. And the 1-1. As that pitch just top of the zone, called a ball, so 2-1 the count. And that pitch just misses as well, so now 3-1 the count. And the 3-1. Hit down the third base line and will be called foul. So that will take the count to 3-2. As Hartwell will come back to the box. And the payoff. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that will be the first out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that will bring Audrey Stevenson up to the plate here. 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. The Black Eagles trailing the Red Devils 18-6. That pitch is swung on and missed, strike 1. And the pitch. Down low and slightly in the dirt, so even the count up at 1-1. And the 1-1. Just outside, so 2-1 now the count. Up and out of the zone, so now 3-1 the count. And the pitch. Hit line right at the shortstop, who steps in, makes the catch, and records the 2nd out of the inning. And that will bring up to the plate here with 2 outs. Gabby Thornton steps in. And the pitch. Down low, ball 1. And the pitch. And that ball hit out to center, but that will be caught for the 3rd out of the inning. And that will bring us to the final, as South Charleston falls to Oak Hill 18-6. With the loss, South Charleston will drop to 1-22 on the season. Oak Hill will improve theirs to 9-14 on the season. For HD Meeting, everyone, I want to thank you guys for joining us. And don't forget, Wednesday night here at South Charleston, they will play host to the Sissonville Indians on the baseball diamond. Thank you all for joining us, and have a great and wonderful evening.